Do things sometimes go wrong for you? I imagine it does. Often it happens all the time. Well, it's the same when we're on mission. Things often go wrong. This is Mission Alive. You're with Roger from the MSC Mission Office. Yes, things go wrong. Sometimes they're small things, sometimes they're big things. We get bogged on the road, or we get flat tyres, or the river floods, or any other sorts of things. Or sometimes there's a huge landslide and nobody can move anywhere, and so on and so forth. And sometimes, a whole program will just get cancelled, and so on and so forth. Well, something went wrong here last week with our Mission Alive broadcasts. I had 3 broadcasts ready, uploaded and scheduled for Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. And the other day, Sean tells me they didn't go out. I said, why they didn't go out? I had them scheduled, they were there. They didn't go out. So I'm sorry about that. One was the Sacred Heart. And I think I've got that one on Friday now. And one was a follow-up to Trinity Sunday. And that's probably Wednesday. And this one will go out tomorrow. So these things go wrong, and we have to live with it and put up with it. Now, also some good news is we have some people coming up who have done broadcasts for me, and I've got them recorded, and I'll be putting them up over the next few weeks. One is Father Tony Young, MSC, who was out in Milne Bay in Papua for many, many years and did all kinds of things. And presently he is running and trying to extend what he calls Hope Academy, which is an education system on air, computerized, with all kinds of aspects to it, and he'll be speaking about that. Another is Brother Greg McCann, whom you may have seen here before. He was in China for many years teaching English, and while he was there he followed up some stories and some history about our German MSCs who were there in the 1920s and 30s and into the 40s. Now that's a really interesting story, and Greg will explain that to you. One of the last ones was captured and was on the Long March. You'll hear about some of those people. A great chapter in our history, as will be, I hope, Father Tony's chapter on the schooling of the air through computerization, etc. That is a modern story. He's using modern technology, and he's trying to meet a problem of today. And of course we'll have some more stories and reflections from Sister Helen, who is very good with those. So you can look forward to those. These are different stories, they're different experiences, they all did different works, and this is part of mission. Mission takes us into all kinds of places and all kinds of different works, meeting all kinds of needs. So these are interesting stories about some of our mission people. But it is the same mission. I want to make a little appeal about water. We have from Papua New Guinea a number of water project applications which involve that their water source has been on the beach, and this is a bit of a phenomenon. Some places you can dig down on the beach and find fresh water right next to the salt water. Now with the sea rise, those water points are being swamped, and they can no longer get water there. So they're applying for tanks. Now, somewhere along the line last year, I met a man who was a water expert, and I asked him about it. Unfortunately, I've lost his name and address and contact, so I can't contact him. But he said, what they've got to find out is the water source is there, and it's coming from somewhere, and there's probably a stream that will be inland somewhere from the sea. So they've got to find out where that water is coming from and dig down and make a well there. And that would involve some expertise and perhaps water divining. And this man too, when I met him, he said, water divining is not so difficult. You can learn to do it. I always thought water divining was, I don't know, some innate gift or something that people had. He said, no, he said, I can teach you to do water divining. Anyway, there's a little conundrum, a little problem for us. So there might be someone out there who knows something about it, or knows someone who knows something about it. And I'd be interested to get some advice, so as I can advise our people in Papua New Guinea which way they might go and what could be another solution rather than just putting in water tanks. Thank you for being on mission with us.